Hello friends and felines, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my bathroom. I am filming in my bathroom today because I am going to be removing my makeup today instead of putting it on. So today's video is going to be how I double cleanse and how to stop using makeup wipes because they're really not the best for you. Plus, in my personal opinion, I think double cleansing does a way better job at removing all of the makeup. And I thought that today's look would be a good one to show you how I remove my makeup and do my nightly skincare routine because I've got a lot of colors and glitter going on. So I'll show you exactly how I remove it all. So if you would like to see what my personal routine is, then definitely keep on watching. Like I said, my routine is so that you can also get rid of abusing makeup wipes. I still have some. I always just got the Equate Nighttime Soothing ones. They don't do a good job, and by the time you open it up, they already start drying out. I do use them though to get off like swatches on my hands and stuff like that, but I don't even use them on my face anymore. They just pull at your skin, and if you've got rough, sensitive skin like I do, it just irritates the skin even more and doesn't really do a good job of cleaning the makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take off my lashes and my little gemstones, and I'll be right back. So some of you might be asking what exactly double cleansing is, and it's like instead of using makeup wipes to remove your makeup, you use some sort of makeup remover facial cleanser. And you get all that stuff off, remove your eye makeup, and then you go in with your normal routine facial cleanser. So my holy grail, I think I got a little sample size of it and maybe some box or something like that. And that was from Farmacy, and it's the Green Clean. I swear by this. I know a bunch of other beauty influencers swear by this stuff. And I finally got the large big boy here. I had like a large, a smaller one, a little baby one, and some sample sizes. And I swear, like this is the best thing in the world. This is the Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. And I just massage this on my face. I don't even wash my face. I don't put a makeup wipe to it. I just go in with it. And I also have a couple of sample sizes that I might be including into my August giveaway. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So that's what it looks like. It's really just like a balm. They have a little like spatula you can scoop the product out in, but I don't have that with me right now. So it's kind of like a thicker product. So I'll just scoop some in my hand like that, rub it together to warm it up, and then just go to town on your face and just watch the makeup melt away. So it might look a little crazy right now, but literally the makeup is just melting away. And I usually go in with my face first because I don't want to like hit all the eyeshadow right away and spread that all over my face. And I did put makeup down on my neck, so I'll get to that later. But you can literally just see it like melting away. And then you just start rubbing the eyes and it just like disappears. Glitter and everything. No makeup wipes needed. So I'm going to continue wiping this away because I can't open my eyes without getting stuff in my eyes, and I'll be right back. So this balm is super cleansing, it's super soft, it doesn't irritate my skin, and as you can see, most of my eyeshadow and glitter is like already gone. And then once you just rub this in, you just rinse off with water and most of the makeup will be gone. Definitely not all of it. I'll show you what my next step is in a second, but I'm going to rinse off my face and I'll show you how much makeup is left after that. So the Green Clean has been rinsed from my face. Now it's a nice wet sobbing mess. And as you can see, I still have some makeup right along my lash line. Usually it's mascara if I have eyeliner on or lash glue. So then I'll go in with some sort of like eye makeup remover specific type product. And I just go in with the Neutrogene oil-free eye makeup remover, and I'll just use some toner pads and just get right along that lash line. I'll let it soak for a little bit, and that usually gets rid of most mascara, liner, and lash glue. Pretty much all of my eye makeup is gone. So now my next step would be going, I kind of guess it's like not even a double cleanse, but a triple cleanse, and I'll go in with my regular FaceTime cleanser. So for my normal facial cleanser, I used to use the Farmacy Clean Bee. Absolutely love that. It was kind of like a gel liquid type moisturizer, and I would just kind of emulsify the skin. Use that all up. I would probably rebuy it, but instead I reached out to an esthetician that I know that works at Ulta because I am not a dermatologist. I am not an esthetician. So take my advice and what I do with a grain of salt, just throwing it out there. But she recommended a bunch of Dermalogica products, and yes, they're pricey, but I figured why not try it? I really need to amp up my facial cleansing and my skincare routine. So I have sensitive skin, I've got a lot of redness, so she suggested a lot of calming and redness reducing products. So my facial cleanser I use is the Ultracalming cleanser. A little of this goes an extremely long way. And then if you guys didn't see in my BoxyCharm unboxings, that video will be right up there. I got the Kiehl Skin, this is the foaming face wash, and I've only tried it twice. I really like it. I didn't get any kind of reaction, it didn't break out my skin, it didn't burn, but instead it felt very soft. Like I tried the Elemis foaming facial cleanser and that one kind of burned my skin and it wasn't as soft and it smelled weird and it felt my skin felt tacky afterwards, but this one was like super soft and didn't burn my skin. But I'm not going to use Kiehl today. I'm going to go with my Dermalogica. You just press this thing open. And like I said, a little goes a long way. Sometimes more comes out than I want to. So literally just that much. And it's got kind of like a scent, but it's not anything like crazy. It kind of just smells like, I don't know, like prescription products. So I just like rub this in. Whatever dampness I had from rinsing off the green clean, I won't get my face wet, and I'll just massage this in. Focus in on where my pores are huge, which is usually around my nose and my T-zone, but mostly around my nose. So I'll just rub this all over, making sure I go down onto my neck, and I'll rinse it off. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll be right back. Now we are fully cleansed, and I like to exfoliate my face 2 times a week, maybe 3 times a week, or just depending on how my face feels and if I feel like it needs it. So my current product that I'm using is Purlisse. It is the Watermelon Energizing 2-Minute Polishing Peel. It's not actually a peel, it's just kind of like a micro dermabrasion type thing. But this stuff, oh my god, it smells like watermelon, and I'll insert a picture of a product here. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, it brings back childhood memories of those L'Oreal shampoo or body wash bottles that like look like it was a fish with an eye at the top. It smells exactly like the watermelon flavor of that. It brings back memories. So I'll just take a little bit in my hand and I'll just keep going around in circular motions on my face for a couple of minutes, very gently. I mean, this one has kind of larger, I wouldn't say it was like micro dermabrasion, but maybe just like dermabrasion in general. I do like the Dr. Brandt microdermabrasion. That one definitely has very fine like little beads in it that exfoliate. But for me, having sensitive skin, this isn't super irritating. I do get a lot of texture on my jawline for some reason, so I'll focus any exfoliating on that area. But again, it just smells so good. I don't know, it just feels nice. And I definitely like doing this after I've had makeup on, and I don't wear makeup a lot. I mean, these days I literally just put makeup on for YouTube videos because I'm not really going anywhere. I don't put makeup on for my job. So make sure it gets all that makeup out of my pores. So on the days that I will exfoliate my face, I'll also make sure I exfoliate my lips. And I'm trying to use up some older products. So for a lip exfoliant, I'm going in with the MAC Lip Scrubtious. This was a free product I got on that day. You're supposed to get like a free lipstick, and that whole day was a disaster. So the only free product I got that day was a lip scrub, and this was in the flavor Sweet Brown Sugar. I really like this one. It's not as exfoliating, I think, as like Jeffree Star lips. I do like those, but if you're someone that doesn't like how harsh they are as an exfoliant, I think the MAC ones are pretty good. But I like both, so I'm just trying to use up my MAC one, so I'm going with this one. I'll usually rub this on around, rinse it off, and then I'll go in with a washcloth, and I'll kind of use like a dry portion of my washcloth to really get off all that dead skin. And as a bonus, it gets a lot of the lipstick out, because sometimes some lipsticks can be pretty persevering and long lasting that they never want to come out. This stuff tastes so good too. Don't go out and eat it, but I mean, if it's gonna be on your lips, you're probably gonna eat it. All right, my skin is feeling clean, it's feeling smooth. So I think it's also a face mask kind of day. I don't know, I might do them 1 to 2 times a week and I'll switch it up, or like whatever I feel like my skin needs. Does it need more hydration? Does it need more purifying? You know, like I try to like figure out what my skin needs. But I think today I'm actually going to be trying the Grace and Stella face mask. It's like an energy drink for your face, even when I'm going to bed. But this says it should be placed on cleanse and makeup free skin for 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm gonna put this bad boy on really quick. So I'm back, done with the face mask, and I'm gonna say not my favorite. It smells like slime, putty, slime, silly putty, whatever. Didn't really fit my face, like the little bridge kept falling into my mouth. That didn't taste good. And I feel like my skin doesn't feel any different. I feel it's a little bit more tackier. Doesn't look all that great, but I mean, I'm still gonna use the rest of them, but definitely not my favorite like sheet mask. Yeah, not a fan. Anyways, the next step that I go into, like as a general rule for skincare, is you want to go from like the lightest weight to like the heavier weights. That didn't make sense at all. But for an example, like you want to go into your toners and then your serums and then like your facial moisturizers and all that stuff, from like the lightest, thinnest to the thickest and heaviest product. So for toner, I'm going to go in with one I got in my FabFitFun box. This is the, again, I have no idea how to pronounce it. I probably should have looked it up. Terre, the Aloe and Tea Tree Toner. And I usually just take this on a toner pad. And I like to do this before I go in with eye cream. Because I don't really want to use this to wipe away all the eye cream that I just put on. So I'll just put this on a toner pad and I'll just go all over my face with it. It doesn't really burn, which is a positive. It doesn't smell. It smells like fresh and light, so that's a positive. Next, I'll go with eye cream, and I am loving on the Elemis Peptide 4 Eye Recovery Cream right here. I take a very, very small amount and I'll put it on my ring finger to apply it. And the reason for that, at least that I've heard through research and stuff, is that your ring finger is like your weakest finger. So I'll use that finger to gently pack this in and rub it in right underneath my under eye. And I'll put this on before I put on other facial products because it helps protect the eye area, because your under eye is so sensitive. So it helps give that barrier of protection and moisture before you go in with all your other products. And I feel like this really, really helps. It's not so much as like a tightening product, but really good at hydration. I use a different product for in the morning, but this just like really helps revive my under eye area. So then once I go in with that, I go in with my next Dermalogica product, which is the Redness Relief Essence. This is like kind of in between a toner and a serum. It's kind of like lightweight like a toner, but concentrated like a serum, if that makes sense. And again, this is supposed to help reduce redness. It's kind of warm right now, but I feel like my skin is not as patchy. I mean, obviously it's still red. I think it will like never actually truly go away. But I think this helps make it seem a little bit smoother and not as patchier. So I'll just do a little bit on my hands and I'll just pat this gently into my skin, focusing on my red areas like my cheeks and my nose and my jawline. And just making sure that this gets absorbed all the way into the skin. So after I go in with that Redness Relief Essence, I will go in with my serums. Now, I have a bunch of different serums. I won't necessarily use all of them at the same time or in the same night, but a couple that I've been using from Dermalogica, it's the Ultracalming Serum Concentrate. And then I got a little sample size when I bought a bunch of Dermalogica products. So this is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate, just a little sample size. And I'll just put a couple of drops in that. Then I was using the Dime 100% Pure Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This stuff is amazing. I got it in one of my Literally boxes, and unfortunately I'm all out of it, but I think I'm definitely going to repurchase this because I think it really helped add a lot of moisture into my face. But for now, it goes in the trash because it's gone. And then the other serum that I'm currently using is the Somerville. This is the Bio-Mimicking Peptides. It's supposed to smooth and firm the skin. So usually I'm going in with those 3 serums. This one is also almost gone, and when this runs out, I will not be rebuying it because it's hella expensive. So once I'll mix all 3 of those up onto my hand, and I'll rub this all over my face, but I won't like rub it all the way in till it's fully absorbed. I'll just kind of leave it sitting on the skin for a little bit. And then I'll go in with, I don't even remember what this was called, but I got it in a FabFitFun box, and it's like by PMD, and you just use this on your face, and it helps to get your serums to absorb into your skin more. It helps push them into your pores, where it's really going to do the most, like help your skin the most is when it's like pushed into your pores like that. So it's like 4 different settings on this. I don't do this every night because, to be honest, I'm lazy, but some nights when I know I need a little bit extra, I'll go in, especially after putting on makeup. I'll just rub this all over my face, and it feels really nice, especially like on my center vein that sticks out on my forehead. But it's an interesting facial tool. I don't know if it actually does anything, but at least I know what it's supposed to do. But yeah, it feels good. Now, while I let my serums absorb into my skin a little bit more, I go in with the Lashes MD. This is supposed to be like the eyelash conditioner. You just put this on right along your lash line, kind of like eyeliner, and it's supposed to help give you more volume, more length, and just like sturdier eyelashes. I'm not sure if it's doing anything. I feel like my lower lashes look a little bit better, and I feel like there are a few new lashes coming in on my top. I wouldn't spend the full price on this, which I think was like almost $80, but instead I got it for $10 in my FabFitFun box as an add-on. So I think I would spend $10 on this, but definitely not the full price. Next, I'll go in with my facial moisturizer. And right now I'm using the Calm Water Gel by Dermalogica. Again, a little bit of this goes a long way. And it's like once you like rub it into your skin, it seems to like activate, and it feels like a water gel. And it just like I said, once you start like rubbing it in, it goes a really long way. Make sure I get it all the way down into my neck and on the exterior of my face. And it smells kind of like the same as the facial cleanser, and it just makes my skin feel like very moisturized and glistening, and just it feels healthy. I haven't really had like a good facial. I use this both at day and nighttime. I had a nighttime moisturizer, but I ran out of my daytime one, and I was trying like this one that I didn't like, so I was looking for a new one, so I rebought that one. Last but not least, I will put on some sort of lip product, and at nighttime I put on my Dr. Rogers Restore Healing Balm. This is very like a thick balm. They said you can use it on dry or damaged skin, lips, and nails to aid in healing. It's like way too thick to put on my skin, so I usually just put a little bit on my lips at nighttime at least. I don't put this on during the day because it's just like too much. But I'll leave that sitting on overnight. And there's usually a lot sitting right on top, so my boyfriend will give me a kiss and he gets a little bit of moisture for his lips too. So that's pretty much my double cleansing routine as well as my nightly skincare routine. Some nights I will go beyond my moisturizer and I'll put on some sort of like sleeping mask, like the one I got from Glow Recipe, or the Firming Night Balm from Farmacy. Just depends. I use that like pretty much every night that I do like exfoliating. If I do a face mask, I might not necessarily do a sleeping mask because I feel like that's like a little too much. I'm already using enough product as it is. But that's my night routine. My day routine is pretty much the same. I don't use all the products, but I will wash my face with my Dermalogica. And depending on how lazy I am or how much time I have, I might just go in with moisturizer and serums, or maybe just moisturizer. I also got the Dermalogica Invisible Physical Defense. It has an SPF of 30 because you definitely need some SPF and sun protection for your face, especially at my job. I sometimes walk around a lot patrolling campus, so I'm out in the sun. My only thing with this, it seems like all the Dermalogica products really work with my skin, but then once I put this on after moisturizing, it's either this or my moisturizer that decides to like peel off and it kind of like flakes and just doesn't work. So I probably won't be rebuying this. So if anyone has any recommendations for a good sun protection SPF facial product, let me know down below in the comments. So that is everything for my double cleansing and skincare routine. I hope some of this was beneficial towards you or what products you are looking for. And hopefully I can convince you to ditch the makeup wipes because I feel like they don't do anything anyways, and they just dry out my skin and you're pulling your skin, which is not good for you. So that is everything for today's video. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I post a new video. I love you guys, and if you subscribe to my channel, I welcome you in my Feline family. Bye! Oh, I hate when I get like exfoliant in my mouth and I chomp on it because it feels like I'm eating sand.